Okay, so we are here at the annual AWTE summer cocktail party, which takes place before the opening party at the ITT Conference. We're here in Dubai this year, and this is the second year that Travel Weekly has had the chance to get into the inner sanctum as me as a male at this women-only event. I'm obviously very pleased to be here, but we thought we would catch up with some of the members again. We've got Victoria Sanders, Gail Kenny, Claire Hancer and Karen Ramirez, and we'll be talking to them individually. Now, one of the things that came up last year was that there was this sense that it was getting slightly easier for women in the travel industry to get to executive positions. Now, Gail Kenny, Executive Search, you would be obviously the most obvious person for us to talk to. I mean, would you agree with that or not?
I don't think there's been a dramatic change since last year, despite the economy. I don't think that there is a problem with women rising within their organisations. A classic example of that is Vicky, who actually I placed 5 years ago, and as an account manager, and has risen to MD. And if you think of the number of females actually, particularly in the online travel sector, that have escalated their career, such as Karen Buchanan, Caroline Noble, to name a few. So I actually don't see their women being victimised at all in terms of opportunities. Okay, and yourself, Vicky, Gail just alluded to, you're now the Managing Director of Teletext Holidays. I mean, can you share some of the experiences that you've had getting to such a lofty height?
It's all about opportunity, and I've been fortunate that I've worked for organisations such as Singapore Airlines, Air New Zealand, First Choice, that have led me on to Teletext Holidays. But it's about taking those opportunities and really running with them. If you have business ideas, or if you have opportunities to actually grow the business, develop the culture, and you have management structures in place that actually want to develop that with you, then that is absolutely the case. I've been fortunate to work with very good management teams that have enabled me to grow within the businesses and give me those opportunities to rise.
Okay, and we come to you, Claire and Karen. I mean, Claire, first of all, what would you say is probably maybe the one or number two biggest issue for AWT at the moment?
Probably getting younger members involved is the key issue, and being a little bit more dynamic.
Okay, would you say that the AWT hasn't been dynamic in the past then?
Historically, maybe it's been not as dynamic as we're hoping it can be in the future.
Okay, and yourself, Karen? I mean, what do you see as some of the big issues that you need to face as an organisation?
Right, we're very conscious, one, of the economic climate, and two, of the issues that women face in business. And that's something that we're addressing both last year and this year with the sort of events that we're running, and also trying to pull in younger members so that they come on up, and also the girls, because we have a lot of senior members, and where do they go next, what do they do, and those are issues that we're addressing right here, right now. The other thing I would say is that yes, we have a bit of a dichotomy. We have the area that in some ways we're seen as a bit of an old girls club, and I think traditionally sometimes that's been true, but there's been the other side of it where we've been pioneering, and one example of that is I think we're the first travel industry association to move forward with travel hubs. So we're moving forward quite fast, and we're absolutely in support of developing women in business and developing them personally and in terms of their career. Okay, and back over to you two, Vicky and Gail. I mean, if I'm allowed back in third year in a row next year, wherever ITT deems to have its next conference, I mean, what would you suspect some of the issues that women in general and the conference in particular will be discussing in a year's time? You first, Vicky.
I think it's going to be, again, about opportunities to grow within a business. What AWTE enables is for women in business to get together and talk about the issues they have, but also learn from experiences of others. I personally had this kind of like WI and travel image of AWTE, which is absolutely not the case, and it's in fact full of women who run their own businesses and full of MDs, have got great opportunities, and it's just really to highlight those. I think the profile of AWTE needs to rise to that, and I'd like to see next year it getting, as Claire said, some more younger members, but members that can bring to the organisation their own experiences and offer some advice to people coming up within the industry.
Yeah, okay, and the final word goes to you, Gail. I mean, what do you expect to be on the agenda for next year?
I think actually something that, we talked about women sort of reaching that sort of glass ceiling and being only a number of women in your top 100 or whatever it was. But actually what I think we do forget in this room is actually there's a lot of entrepreneurs with small businesses as well, and they wouldn't necessarily be known in the travel industry. And I think that represents quite a large chunk of the AWT membership. And I think over the next year, with redundancies happening as they are, women will take that as an opportunity to start up their own business or even move outside of travel as well. And I have known that over the last couple of months.
Yeah, okay. So Victoria, Gail, Claire and Karen, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and maybe we'll see you next year.